Hello, and welcome to Divine Etymologies. My name is Amy, and I've created this guided meditation for us to explore together the ways in which we access the divine in our everyday lives, specifically through the contemplation of language, words, and etymology, the history of words. Understanding the energy that words carry can enhance our meditative practice. First, we'll examine the etymology of today's chosen word, and then a related meditation will follow. Let's begin. Today's word is abundance. This concept is everywhere in the world of guided meditation. Focusing on thoughts of abundance instead of scarcity shifts our emotions from fear, unease, and craving to comfort, security, and gratitude, thereby raising our vibration and attracting whatever it is that we hope to manifest. The word abundance originally comes to us from the Latin abundantia, meaning fullness or plenty, through the 14th century Old French abondance, meaning copious quantity or supply. It's a noun, but it has a verb form, which is abound, again from Latin by way of Old French, and meaning to be abundant. What's especially interesting is that the Latin verb from which abound evolved was abundare, to overflow or run over. In abundare, ab means off or away from, and andare means to rise in a wave, and this is from the Proto-Indo-European root word unda, meaning water and wet. Therefore, the word abundance has both water and flow at the core of its being. This is perfectly in line with the idea that all of creation is naturally abundant. All living beings depend on water for life, and when water is plentiful, plants and animals thrive. When we become like water and allow our hearts and minds to flow freely with love and acceptance rather than resistance, we are open to the abundance of the universe. When our hearts and minds are blocked by fear and judgment, there is less flow and our focus becomes scarcity instead of abundance. Now, let's meditate. Divine Spirit, in this world, it's often easy to focus on what I lack. I know how important it is to be grateful for everything, for all my material comforts and pleasures, and for all my feelings, experiences, and thoughts, good and bad. For this is what it means to be human, and I'm happy to be here in this human life. All of this I can perceive when I am still and peaceful. But another part of being human is not being still and peaceful. There are times when, even though I'm grateful for many things, I wish some were different. There are times when, even though I'm grateful for many things, I wish I had more. There are times when I don't actually believe that I can do anything, have anything, be anything. Help me to remember that whenever this happens, it's happening only because I'm blocking the flow you gave me, the flow I arrived here with when my life began. It's easy to block. We all learn to do it as we age. We humans with our human perception. We face large, frightening things in life that are difficult to see beyond. Losing jobs, struggling with money, failing relationships, illness, and death. These stresses typically, naturally, impede our ability to flow and feel abundant. We also face smaller blocks, constricting ourselves in momentary frustration, disappointment, or even rage when something isn't working out as we expect. Being cut off in traffic, for example, or the fact that the printer won't work again. These are common experiences for all, every day. But I need to remember that even the tiniest feeling of doubt, insecurity, disbelief, fear, or any kind of negativity, no matter what is happening, even the tiniest interrupts my flow. My flow is my connection to the divine. I am a conduit. I am a channel. If I am as open as I can possibly be, the divine can flow through me like water unobstructed, flow with power and purpose, flow with life-giving energy, flow as divine creation is meant to, bringing only the most marvelous abundance. So, in any moment, no matter what is happening to me, when I feel myself beginning to block, I will pause and bring to mind a rigid, frosty ice cube slipping into a glass of warm water. I will imagine its edges slowly softening, rounding, and melting. I will imagine my own frosty, sharp edges softening, rounding, and melting. When I want to go deeper, I will take the time to picture a pool of calm, still water within my chest, right where my heart is. The water is comfortably cool and perfectly clean. It glimmers with soft, ethereal light. Its purpose is to heal, soothe, and refresh. It feels good to rest with the water for a moment, but soon I sense traces of movement within the pool, and the water begins to flow. It flows slowly, gently, but surely out of my chest and throughout my body. It flows into my shoulders and down through my arms, into my hands. It flows down my torso, through my belly, past my hips, down my legs, and into my feet. It flows up through my neck and my face to the top of my head. I marvel at how good this feels. I feel clean and pure. I feel nourished. I am full of divine, life-giving flow. And now, this beautiful, pure water, shimmering with its ethereal light, flows out of me, out of every part of my skin, like an aura of light and energy, but fluid. It flows out toward the world. Any tension it finds, any blocks, immediately soften, melt, and dissolve. The water never ends. Every drop that flows forth is immediately replenished. I am flowing effortlessly, abundantly, and abundance is flowing back into me. And so it is. Thank you for meditating with me today, and until next time, words carry energy, so use them wisely.